Huge, massive, enormous spoiler warning. If you do not want to know the OG that is returning, turn back now. If you do want to know, I'm not going to leave you in suspense much longer. The returning OG is Dana Fairbanks of Alice and Dana fame, played by Erin Daniels, of course. So I just wanted to talk about this decision to do this, release the information, what is happening, and just a bit more about the social media reactions and what I think is maybe going to happen going forward, or what they should do. So let's get into it. So as I said, Dana is coming back. The information has been floating around the timeline for a few hours. I have known this for about 3 months, but I didn't want to say who it was. I mean, I've dropped hints, but I didn't want to come out and outright say it because the OG's coming back is a surprise, and it's fun, and seeing who it is and then everybody having a meltdown on the timeline, like that's, at the heart of what the L Word is. Also, there's someone really cool coming back in episode 10. That's probably the OG that I'm most excited to see, although my absolute favorite, I don't know why they're not coming back, but that's a video for another day. But Dana coming back and then releasing this information is just truly, truly bizarre. The only thing I can think of is that they are desperate for people to watch the show. So they're pushing out the information to be like, oh, look, new, shiny, Dana's back. Everybody go watch, because it's also airing this musical episode, which a lot of people, again, judging by the Instagram comments, are not here for a musical. If I didn't cover the L Word, I even would maybe give this one a miss because I'm just not a musical person. But this episode is also being released on Christmas Eve, and it's airing on Christmas Day. So all those things are kind of working together that I don't know what the ratings for this will be like. But judging on stuff that I can see regarding like analytics and things, the ratings for the last 2 episodes have been down significantly. I don't know that for a fact, but just having studied the L Word audience for 2 years, I can definitely tell in my own analytics, people are checking out. So will this have people return? Will this distract enough? I do think a lot of people will be really excited about Dana coming back. And I think that, that as I've said, the song, We Don't Have Kids, We Have Cats, that her and Alice sing, it's going to be a really cool moment. And it's just nice to see another OG back. But the reason that I'm more excited about the OG that's returning in episode 10 is it exists in the real world. Like, we might find out a little bit of information because, as I've said, the lack of finding out what happened with all these people that were on the show, what's happened in the intermedium between the original show and now, I just really wish they would have tapped into that. And the fact that they haven't, I think, really leans on what I've talked about. One of the issues with the show is that there's some sort of issue with the original, that people associated with Gen Q are maybe insecure around the original, so they try and push it away, whenever the original is pretty much why a large portion of the audience are here. I have spoken before about how I would have loved if they did cold opens, and in those cold opens we just did like those 2 or 3 minutes flashing back to the intermediate between the original and Gen Q, and we could have found out so many things like, where's Helena? Why did Tasha and Alice break up? What happened with Bette and Tina's divorce? Kit dying? And it'd be a great way to bring back the OGs and actually find information out. But obviously they don't want to do that because their focus is only on Gen Q. And I mean, that's painfully obvious now. With the musical, I'm really curious to see how this goes down because, again, this isn't everybody's cup of tea. And then with 7 and 8 having Alice and Shane missing from each episode, and also airing over that very notorious time for people to be kind of checked out. Like, most shows go on break over this time period. It's very rare for a show to have new episodes. Like, bloody hell, even Sister Wives on TLC takes a break right now. I do think it's kind of crazy that they're airing, especially this Christmas New Year's week. I thought they would have had like a week off. I know when Gen Q season 1 aired, they didn't take a week off, but that was also when the show was only coming out on Saturdays at midnight and most people were still tuning in for the Sunday airing. So I would love to know what you guys think about Dana coming back. Like, do you think that people will be so excited by Dana coming back that they'll overlook the musical stuff? Do you think the musical is going to be great? Are you going to watch? Are you going to catch it when you can? Are you going to just check out my review? Because I've heard all those things. So let me know down below what you think. And as always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.